Trump just proposed what he calls one big beautiful bill. It's a massive federal budget plan, and everyone's talking about it. So what's in it? And why is it causing such a stir in the US and around the world? Let's break it down in plain English and see how this plan could change the global economy. First things first, this bill is worth more than $3.3 trillion over 10 years. It cuts taxes, boosts military spending, and reduces funding for some social programs. And it adds a lot to the US national debt. Let's explore the key parts of the plan and how each one affects you. Tax cuts for businesses and the wealthy. Trump wants to extend previous tax cuts, especially for corporations and high earners. Supporters say it will encourage investment and job growth. Critics argue it favors the rich and increases income inequality. Internationally, lower corporate taxes make the US more competitive. Countries like Canada and Germany might feel pressure to do the same. Increased military spending. The budget boosts defense spending by billions. Trump argues this strengthens national security. It also benefits defense contractors and weapons manufacturers, but it could strain relations with allies, who fear rising militarization, cuts to social programs. Funding for programs like food assistance and Medicaid would shrink. The idea is to reduce dependency on government aid, but millions could lose access to healthcare and basic needs. Public backlash is already growing, and international observers worry about rising poverty rates. Infrastructure investment. There is a proposed boost for roads, bridges, and broadband. This could create jobs and support economic growth, especially in rural America. But critics say the funding is too small and not enough for long-term impact. Trade and tariffs. The plan supports stricter trade policies and possible new tariffs. This is meant to protect American industries, but it risks retaliation from major trade partners like China, Mexico, and the EU. It could start new trade wars, hurting global supply chains, national debt increase. The budget would add over $3 trillion to the US debt. That's a big concern. More debt means higher interest payments, which could lead to cuts in other services later and make borrowing more expensive for everyone. Globally, this affects bond markets and investor confidence in the dollar. So what does it all mean? For Americans, this budget could reshape daily life. Lower taxes for the wealthy, less support for the poor. More roads, more debt, more tension. And for the rest of the world, trade partners must adjust. To shifting US policies, allies may worry about militarization and instability. Developing countries may lose US aid, and global markets will feel the ripple effects, from interest rates to currency values. The big picture? This isn't just a US issue. It's a global story. America's economy is deeply connected to the world. When the US sneezes, the world catches a cold. Public opinion in the US. Polls show mixed reactions. Some love the tax breaks, others fear the debt. Younger voters worry about their future, and older voters care about Social Security and Medicare. What should you watch for? Watch the Senate. Will they approve the bill? Watch the markets. How will investors react? Watch global leaders. Will they push back? And watch your own wallet, because this budget could change everything. Final thoughts. Trump's budget is bold. Trump's budget is bold, but risky. It promises growth, but carries heavy costs. Some see it as visionary, others call it reckless. One thing is clear, the world is watching, and what happens next could shape the future for decades to come. So stay informed, stay sharp, and always follow the money. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.